It was a cold, foggy night. The wind howled through the twisting roads of Bao Loc Pass as Tun, a young man in his 20s, rode his motorbike alone down the mountainside. He was returning from a long day of work in Da Lat, eager to get back home before sunrise. Earlier that evening, some locals had warned him not to take the pass at night. "Don't go through Bao Loc after midnight," they had said. "People have seen strange things," 3 women in white aodai standing on the roadside, staring into the trees. Tun had laughed at the time. Ghosts? Nonsense. But now, surrounded by thick mist and silence, those words echoed in his mind. He checked his watch. It was 12:15 a.m. The road was slippery with dew, the visibility low. Then, without warning, a white figure darted across the road, just inches from his front wheel. Startled, Tun swerved. His motorbike skidded, lost balance, and crashed into a slope, sending him tumbling into a shallow ravine. He felt a sharp pain in his head as it struck something hard. Everything went black. Somewhere between consciousness and darkness, Tun heard soft footsteps. Slow, deliberate. The sound of fabric brushing against leaves. Then a voice, soft, feminine, whispered gently, "Wake up, it's cold down here." A hand, ice cold and delicate, touched his shoulder. He forced his eyes open. A girl stood before him, wearing a white aodai. Her long black hair covered most of her face, but he could see that her skin was pale, too pale. Behind her stood 2 more figures, dressed identically. They said nothing. They only stood there, watching. The girl reached out. So did the others. Their hands, smooth but cold like marble, gently lifted him up, one by one, until Tun was lying back by the side of the road. His head throbbed. His hands shook. His phone was still in his pocket. He turned on the flashlight and froze. On the asphalt in front of him were footprints. Small, bare, and wet with blood. They trailed off into the foggy trees. Tun turned his light ahead and gasped. 3 white figures stood in the distance, their backs to him, motionless. Long black hair blew in the wind. White dresses clung to their thin frames. "Who are you?" he called out. "Did you save me?" There was no answer at first, just the sound of wind rustling through the leaves. Then a voice replied, soft but echoing from everywhere and nowhere, "We died here, 3 years ago, on our way back from our internship. Our car crashed. No one stopped to help." Tun's chest tightened. He stepped back, trembling. I'm sorry. Thank you for saving me. I'll light incense for you, I swear." He thought he heard one of them laugh. It was faint, barely a giggle. The voice returned, colder now, "Thank you, but we didn't save you. We brought you here, so we wouldn't be alone anymore." Then, slowly, the 3 girls turned around. Their faces were twisted and broken. Skin torn. Eyes white and lifeless. Mouths open just enough to reveal rows of blackened teeth. Blood. L streaked down their cheeks. They stared at him with hollow eyes. Tun screamed. He tried to run, but his legs were numb. He collapsed, dragging himself backward, gasping for breath. The white dresses drifted closer. The wind carried the scent of earth and decay. Then, headlights. A blaring horn. A truck skidded to a stop just feet away. The driver rushed down, yelling, and found Tun lying on the side of the road, eyes wide open in shock, lips mumbling something over and over. 3 girls, white dresses. Tun survived the fall. Doctors said it was a miracle. Only a few bruises and a minor concussion. But something was wrong. He didn't speak again. Not one word. He avoided mirrors. Refused to ride at night. Sometimes, people found him staring blankly into corners, whispering things no one could understand. And since that night, truckers and night riders say that if you pass Bao Loc Pass at exactly 12:15 a.m., at a certain curve just past the trees, you might see 3 girls in white aodai, standing silently by the roadside. And if you slow down, they might turn to face you and offer you a hand.